Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good to see you all here for more Jurassic World Evolution Triple! Exclamation point Twitch. Twitch drops. I hope we're on and continue. Good to see you all back, locked in, clocked in, and ready for more. Go ahead and get this bad boy ready. Stand by 1 second. We'll jump right in and continue with the campaign, which has been a lot of fun. Very, very fun. In fact, I'd go as far to say mandatory fun. There we are. Good to see you all back. Hello, chatters. Welcome. Good morning. All right, that looks good. Let's see. We were in Indonesia, and we got to pick a new location, so let's load back in. I'm doing a lot in this game. Having us, requiring us to jump around to a bunch of different locations. Fun. I have enjoyed this game. It's fun. Oh, and also, while we're loading in, I'll make a pinned message for anybody who wants more details on the game. Kind of my thoughts video on it. Oh, there it is. Indonesia. Oh, yeah, we went to China. Okay, we're in China now. We already made the change, and we picked a new map in China to be able to... This is about big dinosaurs, I think. This one's about the big ones. The big ones. Okay, I'm just going to link a little video for chat if anybody wants. Let's see. Perfect. Hey, thanks to the new followers, too. Okay, there you are. Twitch and YouTube locked in, clocked in, ready to go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, let's continue. So what are we doing here? We got a creature on the way. Oh, this thing. Oh, right. Okay. So we're dealing with some big dinos in this one. The big ones. So good thing we made some enclosures already. We might need to make that one a little bigger. We could go all the way up to the cliff there. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh yeah, we gotta make the electricity reach over here. So let's see. It's kind of snowing too, I think, in the game. There we go. All right, that should connect through the fence. As soon as that's connected. Glory to Raptoria. Well, thank you, and good morning. All right, we'll have to also make sure we set up the ranger post and all that stuff. Okay, and then we need a maintenance post. Oh, couple 2-3 on that one. Couple 2-3. Okay, we'll need one there, and then probably another one out here. And we'll have them overlap a little bit. What's up, the great? Good morning. Welcome back. Oh, okay. We gotta assign those. So we have a response facility, control, arrival. So we do need a maintenance bay. Could tuck it in there. Okay, we'll have the 2 different vehicles. Work on that. Okay, response facility, team 1. Good. Okay, let's work on amenities and attractions. Wow, things gotta be that close for power. Crazy. Now we could tuck a restroom into one of these little nooks. Okay. We have a restroom down. How about a shelter? Oh, I see construction stuff in the way. Ew. Okay, let's do hotels and such. We'll maybe do an area over here. I think we can continue to build up along these little lakes. That'll be nice. Very pretty that way. What is that? Oh, more wetland? Can I build over that? Kind of looks just like mud. Oh, yeah, I can build over that. Alright, so that's definitely like mud. It's mud bud. You do get a bonus for building a hotel near an enclosure. So we could build... I mean, that's a lot of room there. There's probably going to be plenty of room for an enclosure over there, I think. And we could have this circle around the... That actually looks kind of cool. I like the different path types. The different styles, textures, and colors of those look really good. Oh, let's keep moving the chatters around. There we go. Okay, let's see. You're still waiting for this game to explain the Walk the Dinosaur song? It's a good song. Everybody up that dinosaur. Okay, let's do a road. Seems to be easier to put amenities like on square streets, you know? Just to fit everything in. Great. All right, let's do... Okay, wait, we have a restroom already. We have... Ooh, that's a big small hotel. It's a big small. I'll see if I can work the next enclosure into that. Okay, this will lead up to another enclosure more than likely. And then we need more power. I'm shocked. We need more power. I can't believe it. Shocked. I'm shocked. Also, who wants, like, you know, a power line next to the hotel? You know? I gotta research those repeaters. We haven't unlocked those yet. So we'll do more research today to get those. Then we'll upgrade our system. So it's not fugly. There, I wanted to build a power line around the chopper, give it plenty of room. Too dangerous. Yeah, the short range with the repeaters is annoying. There should be an upgrade, I feel like, to double their reach. Let's see. All right, so we got a hotel in, and then I want to make maybe a bigger amenity street. Innovation, other things like that. We'll go with this. I got ideas. Okay, so then let's do... let's see, food, I suppose. Wait, do I have a medium? Sure do. A medium Wendy's. Ooh. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's been a few days now. I didn't even bother looking for custom structures when we first started playing because it was like day one. Nobody really had time to make anything. But there's got to be... Somebody must have made a Wendy's. Come on, baby. Red Hot Rexes? Isn't that a Wendy's? What about McDonald's? Oh my god, somebody made a McDonald's. No way. Hey, it's not bad for an early build. It's not bad for an early build. The font is a little off, but honestly, I'm not going to dock him points for that because it's been only been like a week. Not bad. What's this other one? More draconian, more modern. Yep, more accurate that way. What about a Wendy's? Oh, if there's only 2 McDonald's, there's only going to be... Yeah, I figured. Okay, there's not too many options, but honestly, I'm impressed that there's even one. Good morning, Emma. Welcome back. Yeah, so this will be like Eat Street here. And we'll put that like that. So that's our medium amenity 1. I'll leave that for now, and then I'll modify it later. Then let's do a medium drink amenity. I don't know if they all have to be Asia themed. I guess if you're gonna do like a sushi restaurant, you know, you could just do it like that. But I also feel like if you were gonna do, oh, let's just say this was a Mexican restaurant, you know, you could make it look like that. That doesn't matter. Every restaurant could be themed. Just because we're in Asia, I don't think every restaurant needs to look... well, actually, these look too much the same. So there's supposed to be food and drink on each building, but... Oh, I guess I could kind of clip them together to look the same. Wait, there's vending machines on the side there. Oh, are they built into the wall? Oh, well, kind of. No, they're not. This looks like a convenience store. Got these pylons here like there's going to be a parking lot. Also, what's up with the huge door? This is supposed to be... This is weird. The top floor looks like somebody's house, but it's a diner. But then there's this huge rolling door. Like what? Like a cop car or fire, like the fire department's going to come out of there. That's weird. What the hell is up with this design? And if this rolling door was here for like deliveries, shouldn't that be in the back? That is a weird design. Oh, all buildings are the same. I had no idea. So all medium amenities are the same, just the building on the inside is different. Oh, there's your Alpine one. Where's an Alpine map? Germany. That's got to be the Germany one. That's like the only one that's even close. Wait, wait, there might be an Italian map. There might be a... Is there an Italian map that's close to the Alps? There might be one. I think there is a mission where we get to go to Italy. And we're near the Alps. Okay, well, I don't want every building to be Asian themed then, just to, like, stick with a theme, if it's all going to look exactly the same. And then this doesn't look right because it's like, okay, there's all these little cafe tables, but if this is a gift shop, I don't think you need all these little tables. Like, you could certainly sell snacks and drinks, but that's a little weird. Like, that looks right. That... Well, even on the top floor, that looks a little... Damn. Like, what's the best gift shop? That's a good gift shop. No, that looks like a cafe. That's better. Cafe again. We need more options. These are weird gift shop choices. Runaway fashion, yeah. I honestly didn't care before, but I do really like the fact that they did allow for like a workshop support, so then finally people can make their own stuff and share, which is big, and further customize and then share, which is good. Every game needs that. Every game needs a map generator or an editor, and every game needs to allow you to build like your own buildings. Not for me, I'm not that talented, but to be able to type in Wendy's or Actually, let's see if there's a KFC. Hold on. Just out of curiosity. McDinoids. Okay, honestly, these buildings look so good. Oh, there you go. Oops, somebody didn't put the... Oh, wait. Does the KFC kind of go diagonal? The logo? The hell is this? I think this was supposed to be built into like another building. Yeah, there's a way to have underground cables. We have to research it. It's called a repeater. But we have to unlock stuff in order to get to that. All right, I'm not going to be so picky. I'll be this picky when we do creative mode again, because this is just a campaign mission. I'm not going to be too picky about... I shouldn't be this picky about design. As an artiste chat. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea why the shop gets like okay, it could make sense for deliveries at the front, but they act as if this is like like there's a huge amount of room for like a... I don't know. I'm moving on. I'm not dedicating any more time to that theory. Okay, so let's connect up like that. Okay, so we have food, gifts, and what should we do for a drink? Maybe something Texarkana themed. That's a nice theme. I'm gonna have to watch and see what the Mega Pros do, but I feel like the Mega Pros play like the tutorial level for 1,400 hours because they're like trying to get everything right. Some people, their fun is not necessarily the objectives, but all the things they can build, which is like, all right, fair enough. Okay, I think we're good. So we got bathrooms, food, drink, shelter, hotel. I'm going to expand over there eventually. I need a gate. I need a gate, and then I'm going to build a second enclosure because that's how this is going to go. You know we're going to have to build another enclosure already, so let's immediately start with that. And we're supposed to build for big dinosaurs, so we better get ready for the big. big. For Big Jeffs. The big. Ultra mega big dinos. Yeah, some of the biggest ones are like the big O herbivores. You know, they gotta have those big O necks to reach those big O trees. I think we might be able to get 2 enclosures in here. And maybe even run like a tour through it. I'm sure some mission at some point is going to ask us to build the tour thing. In the 90s, the KFC logo was slanted diagonally. Maybe. It could be a regional thing too. Experiment with a bunch of different logos, see how people respond. Change it slightly. That should be more than big enough, I think. If dinosaurs happen to walk by the hotel, we get a little bonus. Let's put our gate over here. Oh, we have electricity supplied. Dobre. Opravdu dobre. Yay. All right, looks good. What's going on, buddy? You want some cover? Okay. They need a little more pasture. They're bringing in our good friend Louie. Louie pasture. Okay, so this is a little small, this enclosure. A little small. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little extendo. This is actually a good test because it shows how small you can kind of make a big dinosaur enclosure. Although there's just 2 of them, they'll need more room if there's more. But actually, let's do this. Okay, let's give them a second to explore more of their territory there. They're happy now. Good. Too few adult males. All right, they did mention we need to go get a male going. Dinosaur threat because the fence is not complete. Oh, we need an expedition center too. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then a pato. A pata? A pato. A pato. Gonna need more scientists too. Gotta hire some more. 222 is always good. 3, 2, another 222. Oh, we should take those 2. Oh, damn, a 6 on welfare. Okay. All right, I'm taking the 2 2s. And the 6 welfare. For now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, who doesn't love dinosaurs? I know. That's why everybody subscribed. It's true. Okay, we'll finish with that later. What's up, King Squishy? Welcome back. Oh, we got a lot of dino DNA. Wow, we got the... Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. All right, we're at 56. That might get us to 70. Let's go on another expedition, though. The Apata. The Apata. Apata. Oh. Look at this guy. Faster expeditions. That guy's great. It's nice when you can find like a high level who also has a bonus that pertains more to what you want them to do. So it's like, oh, I want this guy to be my expeditions guy. And then it's like, not only am I good for expeditions, but I'm the guy. My name is Guy Expeditions. It's like, wow, dude, are you French? No. I am Belgian. I am, what's his name? Patos. Brother-in-law. Was this like permanent winter land or something? It's constantly like snowing. Yeah, this dude's gonna start investigating all the dinosaurs. Like, where were you 12 million years ago, dinosaur? Oh, nice waterfall. Love me a fall of water. A waterfall. Steve Zissou. Yeah. What about dinosaurs with lasers on their heads? Damn. Ultimate weapon.
I believe we have everything we need to synthesize a male, so
Good.
let's begin.
Good.
Those dinosaurs were sent to us courtesy of our very generous client, huh? They need to be treated right. So, needless to say, we better be synthesizing the most charming sauropod this place has ever seen.
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll all get along wonderfully. We should ensure that the males and females all end up in the same enclosure, though, and that they're nice and comfortable.
I'm gonna make this our like mixed herbivore pen, because there's a lot more room here, and I like to attach our hatchery to that one. That's just my corporate policy. That's our policy here at Dinosaur Integration Network .llc, a division of Costco. Well, if this were in Canada, according to what I've learned about Canadian stores, Canadians don't go to the store, they go to the stores. You can buy a boat at the same place you're going to go buy toilet paper, according to what I've heard from alleged Canadians, apparently. Lol. In cooperation with Sam's Club, a division of Disney. There we go. All right, that's fine. So now let's synthesize that male, baby. Insufficient skill. Oh, we need better scientists. Can confirm we go to the stores. I knew it. Well, let's get their genome up a little bit while we wait. Oh, look at that. We can almost get up to 100. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just do that, then we'll have a higher quality dinosaur. And we need what? Another good geneticist? Who is a good geneticist? Can we get a geneticist named Jen? Yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. I like the 2s, but I'm going to need a reroll. Thanks. Ooh, there we go. 3. Okay, well, 3 is the winner. And I can always hire more.
Welcome your new park colleagues joining us today.
Oh, 2 comfort issues. Oh, they're mad about not having a boyfriend. And they want a couple more tall leaves. There we go. And they want a male. So we're working on that. Now, we do need another maintenance post for maintenance. I hope there's an upgrade for these to make them have a bigger range. That'd be nice. A bigger range would be nice if you have less building in that range. Like you have a lot of stuff spread out, but not a lot of it. You know what I mean? Potosaurus looks so cool. You are correct. Pop quiz. Chat, last night we finally beat RV There Yet. I found out that in order to beat that game, there was a speed run for that game. It took us, I'm going to just say 12 hours to beat that game. Do you know how long the speed run of that game is? I'll give you a clue. It's not even 1 hour. It's not even 45 minutes or 30 minutes or 10 minutes. As I suspected, you can beat that game right at the beginning by, instead of taking one of the paths, you just winch up the hill, and then you're essentially on the river where the pontoon is, and then you just gotta pro speed through the helicopter area. You still gotta get through like the final boss area of the helicopter chasing you, but apparently it takes like 8 to 7 minutes, somewhere between there. So I think that's actually kind of cool. I like speedruns that way, just for finding... The nice thing about speedruns is people who do speedruns have to find like the...
Adding to the list.
I feel like they know how a game works the most. Like you can play Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that stuff and have fun with those games and know the games, but speedrunners like know the game. Like they know... In a way, they kind of ruin it because, you know, they like look for a way to cut out 96% of the game. And it's like, oh, I want to see them go through all that stuff. But, you know, there's different categories. Like there's skipless, right? There's categories where they don't, you know, go out of bounds or skip or whatever. We had a nice adventure we did, yeah. Tan has enough shorts for 1,000 years. Although I have requested that Tan work on a couple of special projects for me for the next couple of weeks. One for Dinkum, which we're going to play tonight. Which, Emma, I haven't forgotten. We'll work on that. Actually, it's being worked on right now. And, Anno. For the end. End of the month. Okay, what else do I want? Oh, yeah, the Ranger post. Oh, it looks like we're done synthesizing that nano DNA. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, a Pato. Generalist. Cheaper incubation. Is that what we're doing? Positive influencer. Life did find a way, that's correct. Well, it's more like companies find a way. Like they've added another mechanic to these games. Like in the first couple games, it's like, oh, dude, it's too dangerous. Can't let them have babies. And then the third game, it's like, dude, they should have babies. All right. You're excited for a cozier game? Yeah, Dinkum is like it's big. Dinkum is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and they asked me like, "Hey, we saw you stream it like a year ago or whatever." No, not even a year ago. But they were like, "Hey, it's coming out for Switch. Do you want to play again?" Yes. I like that game. Who doesn't?
Confirming task. Patrolling the route.
Okay, and we are ready for incubation. Well, there were two ladies, so let's do two fellers. Wow, 30% cheaper to incubate. Damn. Nice job, Davis.
Commencing synthesis.
What game are you good at for a speed run? Well, we do play a lot of creative games like this, but I don't know. I guess I could speed run games that are kind of short. Dev should have thought of something for running water like that, like maybe a grate. We've only had 3 games to figure that out. Bento sushi. We'll do ice cream. I need one for green and white. Jukebox. Fossil display. Damn, look at all these people. Damn. Milkshakes and ice cream. Welcome to Dairy World. Oh, hi, BK. Guest satisfaction 94%. Well, that's the best we can do with that setup for now. Let's sell fossils. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, the drops are some skins for some of the vehicles. I hope it's still going on. I think it is when I checked. Have I seen Steel Arc? What is that? What is that?
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Contracts available. Increase your rating to 1 park star. Well, that should be easy. Jack-o'-lantern went to the doctor because he was feeling a little lightheaded. Wow. Drops are on. You just got a purple truck. Congratulations on your truck of purple. That's a big boy.
Transportation underway.
And there he goes.
Commencing asset transit. Delivery has been completed.
Okay, excellent. Now all we need to do is let nature take its course, just like it would have done on this very spot in Cretaceous China. Not that it would have been called China then, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Delivery complete.
All right, I think we got to make it even bigger. I guess I'll go all the way down here at this point. You get 100% power wash sim too. Fun game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Yay. Got to get it just right. Also, we need the dinosaurs to explore their new territory a little bit more. What's up, Libby? Welcome back. We need these dinosaurs to go explore. Oh, now we got to get them to lay a couple, 2-3 eggs. Okay. Come on, boys, go over there. There's like so much more stuff. There we go. Finally. Finally. Now, have babies. Quickly. Yes, the dinosaurs must make us money. You could put it in a cave too. Interesting. They're thriving. Did I like the baby photos I sent you? So BK, recently I played a game called Strange Antiquities that has to do with like cultish relics and cursed items and whatnot. The things that you, your family, and friends made at that baby shower raises questions. A lot of questions. They made things out of Play-Doh that look as if... Yeah.
I've always found prehistoric giants to be most fascinating.
Oh my god, they have babies.
And I'm far from the only one. A colleague in the pharmaceutical industry is rife with theories about how their physiology will change in years to come. Perhaps in ways that will benefit both us and the dinosaurs.
Okay, now we have to have 3 juveniles. Okay. Probably not going to hit that park rating goal because they're going to take too long to hatch. We'll see. Maybe they'll hatch in like 1 minute. Come on, babies, hurry up. Maybe they'll be born soon. Because when they hatch, I think they immediately are juveniles. Perhaps. Can you name your dinosaurs? You can, yeah. And you can name your restaurants. And you can name your viewing galleries. Sabotage. Oh, goddamn. What sabotaged? A nest has been pillaged by thieves. What the hell?
I don't understand. Some of the eggs are missing.
Smart money's on those Extinction Now people, right? Yeah, I really thought they were all talk and no dino egg steal. Juveniles are valuable, I guess.
If it was Extinction Now, I doubt they're thinking about money. They want to slow us down.
What? They weren't fossils that they took. They were eggs. Fertile eggs. They stole life, and they did that to slow us down? It doesn't make any sense to me. Well, they didn't take all the eggs. We should nurture what's left and make sure that the juvenile is comfortable and safe. We owe it that.
What are they doing with those eggs? Big ass omelet?
How much land can we dedicate to these giants? How much land will they need if you succeed in increasing their numbers?
Uh-oh, somebody's a wealthy landowner. Doesn't want to go into dinosaurs. They want to build an airport. Do we have a fountain? We have statues. Jesus. Oh, man. I had it just right. Oh, you gotta click again. Okay. Got it. 2 Point announced a new DLC for Museum. It's zoo themed. Really? I'd love to play that. Same with the Pacific Drive DLC too, but I didn't want to get that started before I was leaving and not finish the story. I have too many story things to finish up, including Ghost of Yote, which is again one of the reasons I bought a PlayStation 5. So I better, like, you know, get my money's worth of the money I spent on that PlayStation 5. Oh, power lines in the way. Oh, that baby's done in 3 seconds. Here it comes. Oh my God. That was one hell of an egg. Do I have any new favorite games? Yeah, RV There Yet was a big favorite. Really enjoyed that one. I would say Farthest Frontier though, because I've been waiting for that game for like 3 years.
The program has already shown progress.
And finally
Very
came out
good.
1.0.
But we need to do more.
Look at little footprints. Look at
The
that.
client expects greater species diversity and more naturally bred dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and
dinosaurs
that is
can be
what they will
named.
get. Make it so.
Nature really can't be rushed, but I guess the business world never got that memo. Well, I can advise on the breeding side of things, I guess. Using a little bit of animal husbandry and a dash of pheromones, don't ask me how I obtained them, we can encourage specific dinosaurs to breed with a higher chance of success. Worth a go, right?
Okay, have another dinosaur bred leave the nest. Incubate a Mimosaurus and a Pagodasaurus. Okay. Patago. Patago. One expedition at a time. Yeah, he couldn't have fit in that egg. You're right. Put down some ornamental trees. Oh, fall colors. You know, in the second game, there's a map, I think, that takes place in... I think it's in Pennsylvania. And it's like one of the first maps from the campaign. And it's got like tons of fall colors in it. And I was like, oh my God. And in the second game, they didn't have like any of the campaign maps at the start. They didn't have any of the campaign maps as like a playable sandbox map. And I was like, what the hell? Why don't they do that? And then they eventually did it. I was like, yeah. Oh, movement in the nest. Oh my God, double. What the hell's up with that rock down there? That's weird. Wow, there's a lot of dinosaurs in here. Nugget and Evan. Okay. Looks pretty. I think it's still rather difficult to make a good looking park in this game, but it's not impossible. It's easier than it ever was, but it's still a little more. I mean, it's different than Planet Zoo and Coaster, which I think it's supposed to be. I think they're contractually obligated to do things differently. And I mean that. It's snowing here all the time, so winter colors seem appropriate. Oh, did we get these dinosaur eggs back? We did. Oh boy, another big boy. That's going in the other enclosure. Bring me more dinosaur eggs. Or DNA. I need the DNA. Also need a Memosaurus, I guess. My God, look at the traffic. Is that bad? Is that like too many people? Oh, yeah, I'd say so. All right, well, to be fair, we only have like a couple of dinosaurs, so everybody's going to be over here. I think it'll get better if we add more dinosaurs, which we are doing. Dinosaurs. Can we make it orange? Oh, the dinosaurs? Yeah, there's ways to like kind of genetically modify their colors and patterns. Yeah. I've usually never goofed with that because it's just, it's not my thing really. It's cool that's there though. Nettie, thanks for the 47 months. Oh, what is this? Yep. Expedition complete. Well, that's going to give us a plus 23. I still want more than that, though. The hell's name is dinosaur? The Mamen. Mamen. M-A-M-E-N. M-A-M-E-N. And Libby, thanks for the 45 months as a raptor egg. Thank you for the support. Dinosaur count to 13. Well, let's do the scientist level. Oh, I didn't mean to hit refresh. Oops, I thought that was accept. My bad. Oh, we'll do that one. Okay. My men. This doesn't like show up. Is it like in Antarctica or something? Is it locked? I don't know what the hell that dinosaur is. Wait, maybe it's under, yeah, research. I feel like it should at least tell you where it is on the world map so you'll know where it is, and then if you have to research it, it's got to be a herbivore, I think. There it is. So it's under large dig sites 2. But we need more scientists. Okay. Alright, we got it. Time to get some new hires. We need good logistics. 3 is good. 3 is also good. Ooh, that's a 332. Damn, girl. And let's do a reroll. Give me like another. Come on, baby. 333. Ooh, a 5. Damn. Ooh, 5 on logistics. Gonna be good for other research. We'll start with those 2. Now, just to be safe, we should have a paleo medical facility. I don't have one of those yet. Can you place your dinosaurs in a way you can have the tours take a JP style tour? Yeah, there's ways to have like vehicles drive through the enclosures, and there's also a new thing for kayaking. Like you can build a river that goes through multiple enclosures, and people can like kayak down the river. I haven't done that yet, but that one seems a little complicated. That's going to require a lot of foresight, and might be better to like test and try out in Sandbox. That one's going to be a little tricky. Terrain too steep. It is 2025 and we're incubating dinosaurs from millions of years ago, but we can't figure out how to lay down gravel to make a path flat. Adjust terrain is on, by the way. Litigation. Also, knowing how there's not a way to like tap into a building's power and then like connect it somewhere else. Like the whole power line thing is so dumb. Okay, we gotta research repeaters, I think, after this. Okay. Okay, now we have the new dig sites. Can you dig it? Kayaking thing is kind of tricky to place. Needs dry land, but also shallow water. Yeah, good to have a map where you've made a river with a lot of herbivores on it. Herbivores. Yeah, we're on the campaign mission in China, making big dinosaurs. Big. Can you dig it? Yay, money. Okay, that contract's complete. Let's do another one. Give it a second to refresh. There we go. And food coverage to 100%. Photos of dinosaurs. Complete an expedition to collect fossils. Well, we're literally doing that right now. 52 seconds away. Oh, the big lake? Yeah. Yeah, it's a very pretty map with the big O lake. Very pretty. Very wintry here, too. Expedition complete. We may need to go back for more fossils on that one. Maybe. Okay, we're standing by for another minute. I think we can now increase our levels up to 60. I see the... Yeah. Looks like we can get them up to... One of the other objectives in Japan is to get those 3 levels of, like, security and reputation or whatever, conservation up to 60. So we're actually... While we're here in China, we're working on another mission for Japan, too. Yeah. Sir, step away from the gate. Does it take temps from your IRL location? No. All right, we got 70 out of 70 on that, but I'd like to get it a little higher. I think we'll have less problems then. Oh, let's do some more research while we wait. Let's do power. Increase power upgrade for the power station. Good. You don't know if it's better to make a river ride from scratch, use the lake for it? Oh, the kayaking, right. Man, I mean, if you could build an enclosure up along the lake and somehow allow people to kayak along that, could be kind of cool. But it might be hard to see up there because you're going to be so low in the water. And just turn that into like a lakefront casino. Cretaceous cruise. Where is the thing that allows you to pet them? I don't know if I have the petting center unlocked. What's it called? Encounter? Oh, okay. I have to unlock that. But we can put down a hot air balloon, which would be sweet. Yeah, the Anno game. Yeah, we'll be playing that when it comes out a little later this month. There was a demo for it. Maybe the demo will return and everybody can give it a try. I'm going to build a hot air balloon. Because that would be sweet. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly opened balloon tour.
Wow. Man, our expenses are just ballooning. What's up, Yohu? Yeah, November 13th for the new Anno game. I did see that the Star Trek game demo is available. I did already pre-record that, and it should be coming out when I'm in Japan. So I'll be leaving on like November 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. It's very soon, though. I may need some extra time to get some other things ready. For the big trip. Because first and foremost, I got to get Chad a bunch of videos to enjoy while I'm gone. Because they're going to miss me. But I'll also be streaming from Japan too. Leaving us again, was it us? No, it was Elmox. He wanted to go to Japan again, and this is the only time he can go. And it's interesting, like, I have so much games to cover all the time, but my schedule does seem to be a little more flexible than his. He has to ask permission. I just have to kind of have... I kind of just have to decide, but... All right, look, don't tell him, but it's like his timing couldn't be worse. Like August, September, October, November, December are all just like it's like Gamescom, and then all of these conventions, and then all these like trailer events where they announce new games and show new games. Well, let's have everybody go to the shelters. There's a storm. Hot air balloon doesn't give a damn, though. I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah, so I didn't buy my ticket to Japan yet because I was waiting for... I have some projects coming up, and I wanted to book it like all the way back in August and September. But I'm not going to name names, but there's some games coming out that I had to absolutely wait to see what they would say to when if I could time my away time to when the game was coming out. But in order for me to play that game early, they also want to do like a, you know, you can't just like request access to the game. They have to put it into like a, you got to kind of like have a deal with them, right? So if I'm going to showcase certain games early, they also want to be like, you have to go through the proper channels and do things the way they want you to do them. Otherwise, you don't get to do them. And it's like, well, I just want to play your game, but however I can get access to it, fine. So it's fine. I'm not worried. First couple times I traveled, it would be like I have to have a backup plan to back up the backup plan. And now things are just like, it's a well-oiled machine. Although even more well-oiled than me is Takeshi. That dude was going to go from a flight from Okinawa to go back to mainland Japan and had like 3 minutes to spare before they closed the door and wasn't even worried. That was standard procedure for Japan. Getting people onto that flight 3 minutes before it's supposed to leave. Like working at absolute maximum capacity without going over. It's like the Showcase Showdown, but for transport. It's crazy. Come on down, Brenda. You want a car. It's insane. Will you also visit the gym bar that the Gaming Beaver did? What? I think I know the Gaming Beaver. Doesn't he cover Jurassic Park stuff? That's all I know. But I don't know what the gym bar is. Is that like a bar in Tokyo? Tokyo probably has 4 million themed bars. I think there's like Resident Evil ones. There's probably a theme bar for every game ever. I wouldn't be surprised. Bro, I thought we were going to see more Farthest Frontier Brutality. We'll be playing more of that. But I have to, over the next week, I'll be taking a few streams off to then go record a ton of videos on stuff that we just got access to and or demos or games that I want to cover. Like, for example, Whisker Wood. Chat wanted me to play the demo of that, but the early access is right around the corner. So I'm going to be like, okay, I'll record the demo and time it for the early access. A lot of this stuff is just like landing flights. It's going to be good, though. And Elmox swears that I met his dad before. I have never met his dad. And he argues with me on this. And it's like, I didn't meet your dad, dude. Like, I've never met Elmox's dad. Like, when I first went to his house, his dad wasn't home. His dad was, like, away on a business trip. And then when I go back, he misremembers that when we left the Netherlands to go to Sweden a few years ago, he stayed behind with somebody else. And then they went home, but he stayed with them for a couple days. And he thinks that was me, and that person met his dad, and he thinks that was me. And it's like, he's convinced that I've never met this dude's dad. I guarantee it. I don't even know what he looks like. Wait, maybe I do. He sent a picture of him like... Elmox is in his excited to go to Japan phase, so he's upping his ramen intake. Like he goes to this ramen restaurant a lot more with his girlfriend and friends and stuff. He took us to that restaurant too. It was nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more synthesize run. I don't like this 70 out of 70%. I want more than that. Do we have more than that? Oh, 92%. Okay. What's it? All right, well, that's going to be litigation. Here it says 70 out of 70. It should say 92 out of 70, meaning we're above the requirement. That's going to be a small litigation. But since we're synthesizing DNA, I'll just wait. The raptor effect, like the Mandela effect, but different. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's kind of what it is for him. I don't know why he thinks I would lie about that. Like, I have nothing to gain or lose if I met his dad or not. Like, his dad, it's just gonna be a different version of him. Are both Elmox and Nicholas Dutch? No, Elmox is Dutch, but Nicholas, I don't know. Nicholas, I think, was born and raised in Sweden, but I think he was not. His family wasn't Swedish. I got theories, but I don't want to ask. I just want to speculate because it adds to the mystery and the illusion of Nicholas, you know. So it's like I'm pretty sure I think he's European for sure, but he's not Swedish. But he was born in Sweden, but his family I think was from somewhere else. But then he moved around Europe, and now he's here, like working at, as he said, as he puts it, logistics. He says he works in. But this dude has made it to he's older than me, so he's got to be in his 40s, and he has never had a pizza delivered to his house. I cannot believe this. This man has made it 4 decades on Earth and has not yet had a pizza delivered to his personal home. I can't believe it. He has certainly ordered pizzas before, you know, for the job site or the warehouse or whatever, but he has never had a pizza delivered to his personal home. Insane. Is this storm over? This sucks when there's storms. It cuts into your money so bad. It's like when it rains in frickin' Parkitect. Like, just money goes down the drain. Okay, I see the sun. Maybe it's fine. I'm going to let everybody out of their cage. Alright, go back to making me money. Spy, lol. It's just funny because, like, at a certain point I realized with Nicholas, it's like, wait, I've asked a bunch of questions that really have made him more mysterious than not. So I'm going to keep it that way. So when I talk to Nicholas, I'm just going to kind of, I don't want answers. I just want to speculate. It's fun. Because he just seems to be very, I want to say organized, but that's not the word I want. He's very much into data. All right, contract complete. Good. Let's take another contract. Increase park appeal, 21%. Build a functioning ride through your park. Well, I mean, I already have one, so would I get money for this instantly? Build any functioning tour ride. Okay. Ta-da. No, that doesn't count, you bastards. What if I... Alright, well, let's try this. I already built one. Let's just pop this down. I'll pop down another one. It's got to function, though. He's very private. I can understand that. I think he'd be open to, like, if I asked him personal questions, I think he would disclose it. But I'm not doing it now because now it. I don't want to, you know, like once you ask, then you'll know, and I don't want to know. It's better that way. Delete. Besides, I don't gotta know everything about everybody. I just gotta have good times with them in games. 1,600 gas? Wow. We'll do this one. Yeah, security contracts are lacking a little bit, huh? Do I like dinosaurs? Who doesn't? Okay, so now I think we're able to release these dinosaurs. So let's do that. Oh, good. We got 100% on the genomes. Beautiful. And I want to release a couple of these guys, so 65%. Not totally happy with that, but I need another geneticist. 3, that's good. Ooh, 332.
Attention, person. Ollie
Wait.
is joining us today.
Not happy with the 65, but I do want to push things forward. Hopefully we can release these two together. What's up, Pacific Blue? Welcome back. You think dinosaurs would taste like chicken? It would be something the trillionaire and billionaires would do. Yeah, I played Prehistoric Kingdom. That was cool too. When can we do raptors? This park's more themed for like huge herbivores, but we've done raptors and stuff before. We'll probably be popping out more. Dino jokes have me roaring. When can you feed the do you think he saw us? Wow.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation.
Initiate incubation. Oh, we can only get one dinosaur.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Oh yeah, bat size is 1, yep.
Synthesis procedure complete. Commencing synthesis procedure.
That one. Okay, we don't have enough skill for all that. You've been playing Power Wash Simulator, the missions just keep on going? Yeah. That's why we're playing that with friends, to try to cut through that as quickly as possible. The hardest part of that game in Power Wash Simulator is when you're down to like the last 1 or 2% of cleaning stuff, and then it all just takes half the time. It's crazy. It's going to take 4 minutes for this one. Do I have any more room for scientists? I think we're full. All right, let's train some. We're going to need to get welfare and genetics up. And then a couple of them need to go on break. Do you have a Megalodon? We did make one before in one of our previous streams. In our Sandbox map, we do. It was pretty cute. That's a big boy dinosaur. Bum, 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 bum. Your dino might. Wow. Thank you for compliment, chatter. Appreciate. Okay, ready for incubation. Damn, I need a lot more scientists to be good in geneticists. Genetics. She's at max on that one. All right, we'll go welfare. Airborne 1776, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships for the YouTube chat. Thank you. Welcome to all you new members. Enjoy your new emotes. Hell yeah. 2 minutes left on the big old dinosaurs. Why didn't the dinosaur cross the road? Because the chicken hadn't evolved yet. Oh boy. I want another van there. Okay, what's nice is the large herbivores, even though they're kind of big beasts, they're really just well behaved. Okay, we're working on a ticket sales contract, but I'm about to release some dinosaurs, so that should pretty much help. All right, 10 seconds. Looks like they want a lot of pasture.
Incubation complete.
Here we go.
Prepare asset for release.
Damn. Get him a second to claim territory. Let's incubate more. Okay, let's put everybody else on break. Damn, 7 minutes on the next dinosaur. All right, tall leaf. They do have ginkgo. All right, that'll keep them happy for now. That one's incubating, and everybody else is on break. So we got scientists on cooldown. Oh, we must have completed that contract after releasing that dinosaur. I hope we completed it. Construct an operational dinosaur encounter. I'll need to research that, and scientists are on break. Bathroom coverage? All right, let's maintain bathroom coverage. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
All right, seems to count. Then we got to synthesize another. We're going to try to get 2 dinosaurs each. We need the nesting areas too. Are the restrooms T-Rex proof? I hope so. And storm proof too. Mm-hmm. There's another 4 minutes on that, boy. Put a little gift shop there. All right. Resting is complete. Do more training. You planning to do the river cruise through the paddocks like the river adventure from Universal Studios? I feel like that that one's probably exciting in a different way, because that one's like dangerous. This one's kind of more thrilling with being close to the dinos. I haven't done that yet. 2 minutes 12. Now wait, after I did that. Okay, we can incubate here too. There we go, good.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
So they'll have a friend, and then I need more genetics. Everybody's mostly busy. Everybody's busy. How do you get the baby dinosaurs for your petting zoo? Well, I think you gotta first build that dinosaur encounters thing, and then you have to build a nesting area, and then they'll have babies if they're happy. And then I think the staff will take a dinosaur over there or something, or maybe I don't know. I haven't built one yet, so it's got to plug into it or something. I don't know. We got to research stuff. We got our scientists busy on main objectives. Let's see. Capture a juvenile emerging from the nest. Wow. Oh, we got 10 minutes to do that? That'll probably happen soon. Hopefully these two can cohabitate. Okay, 8 seconds on that.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Oh, hi. Cool.
We've been awfully focused on our dinosaurs so far, and that's not a bad thing for a sanctuary. We can't neglect our guests, though. So, let's make sure they're happy.
Not every guest wants their paleo day out to involve a hike. We need a solid transport setup to keep guests comfortable and their minds and wallets open to what we have to offer. Now, simply put, anything that gets guests from A to B will improve our transport rating. A monorail is the classic choice, but tours can also improve our transport rating as long as there are 2 tour buildings on the route.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves a tour, at least until the power goes out, the storm rolls in, and the dinosaurs disappear from their enclosures.
Missing tall fiber. Also, they don't like living with other dinosaurs. So we're going to have to build another enclosure for that one, and then we'll get them to make babies. Yeah, Jeff, that was 30 years ago. You need to let it go. Well, to be fair, he did get attacked twice. He went back for more in Lost World. Okay. Wait, no power. It's literally built next to a power line. Unless we're over power usage. Anyway, alright, let's go trank that dino. Also, let's build a... Okay, maintenance bay is good. Let's build a ranger station. And I'm going to go ahead and capture this one. Did I know ATS is coming to console? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hopefully more and more people get to enjoy that one. I also saw that Ireland is finally coming to Euro Truck Simulator. And Alabama is finally coming to ATS. They got a lot of plans in that game. In those series. What's going on here? That particular section of fence is out of power? That's very weird. Ah, we're using 60 out of 60 power. But it doesn't mean that we're over power usage. We're at power usage. It's not 61 out of 60. It's 60 out of 60. Well, I'll just build another power plant down here then. Or wait. I did research upgrades, so let's see if we can... There.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an unexpected
Increase output.
power has now been restored across the site. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Alright, sir, we're transporting you to your own little enclosure over there.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I thought they'd be able to cohabitate. Okay, so we can release the next one in here, and then the other one's gonna have to be airlifted to the other enclosure. That's fine. What's up, Minith? And welcome aboard to all the new followers and subs too. If you followed or subbed today, I just wanted to say thanks for doing that. Hope you're all enjoying all the Jurassic Park stuff, Jurassic World, and what have you. Can't wait to see the Cars expedition. Oh, expansion, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do Cars too. I think I'll do a monorail though, because I think I can build a shuttle monorail from the entrance down here. Oh, we do need to build some observation thingies.
Asset has been delivered.
Build one of those there. And another one here. And another one. Here, maybe?
we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Take care of him before he gets mad. Okay, tall fiber and fruit. Need some water. And cover. Good. Tours are like DoorDash for dinosaurs. Fair. Okay, this one can live with that one, right? No. We have to teleport that one over here. Well, I don't know if I made them opposite sexes too. Nope. That's fine. We'll be making more. So with this one, we got to make sure it's a guy. Oh, I can't. 70% genome required for males. Okay, then we can just keep working on the genome. Okay, so we need a... There's the monorail. Okay, so let's research the monorail. Transport that dinosaur over here. We'll try to get a couple males in there too. Room for another enclosure down there. And I want to put something here later. I got an idea for like an innovation center or something there. Monorail to where? We can have the monorail circle around to the back end here. And then loop back up to the entrance. Could probably also put a hotel back here too. We'll do that all a little bit later.
Commencing asset transit.
Hello, Iowa.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, 25 seconds on the expedition. Monorail. Monorail. Okay, expedition's done. Let's do... those two. And we need a Pato boy. Try to get two of them. Now we're moving and shaking. Zip line? You want to put in a zip line? Do you understand the liability of that? I can't even believe that. Why are these two like... What are you guys doing? They're just like doing nothing. Yeah, there's natural disasters that can damage your park. Storms can come through and knock out power, or I think they might even be able to damage like enclosure fences and things, maybe. Okay, while we wait, let's build the monorail, although that's seconds away from being done for that. I'll at least put down a station. What is that? Guest services? Well, not a lot of room to put the monorail there. I think also for the monorail we can build it like a shuttle service where it doesn't have to be a loop. It can just go down one end and down the other. Alright, we gotta research other power things. This is annoying. Operations. Construct 2 operational small power stations. Then we can research power 4, which gives us the repeater. Okay. So we gotta build another power plant. Let's do that. And power usage is currently at 70 out of 90. But this will be a good backup power plant too. So maybe over here. Oh, and our scientists are busy. Okay. Yeah, let's get a new contract. How do you level up exactly? Well, in the campaign, you're just unlocking stuff that goes from mission to mission, so your progress from one mission can carry over to the next. And your reputation for like security and conservation and whatnot carries with you too. It's really nice though. The campaign is good because you can quickly switch from one mission to another, and you're encouraged to do so. So things kind of stay fresh, and you can always come back. And some missions do require you to come back. I like that. Oh, we extracted the, yeah, there we go. I don't know the genome percentage, though. Man, we got people busy. Okay, I gotta clip that power line too. We gotta get that out of here. We'll make it go this way. And build another station. Okay. In these games, developers need to give us access to change like support beams and be able to put those down wherever. Roller coaster tracks, train tracks. Wrong way on a one-way track. Okay. Got a lot of helicopters and stuff coming up. We're going to make a big O turn. Wow, actually legit and nice. So we're we're going to make a path to go up there. I don't know where I'm going to put another enclosure, but we'll figure it out. This is a nice start. Hey, what's up, Rod? Welcome back. You read somewhere that Train Sim 6 is supposed to have random events? Yeah, it has random, like, what do you call it? Failures? Like, there could be random emergencies and things like that. Train Sim World's a pretty good game, but, it's approaching the point where you may as well just buy your own literal railroad. Like, at this point, it seems easier just to become a billionaire and then buy your own railroad. Okay, I feel like this should have power going through the tracks, you know? Like, there should be a power line that connects the monorail to everything. Anyway, we did... Oh, we can research the repeaters now. Or did I start that? No, we don't have enough people. Alright, well, there is a power station over here, so I'll connect it up to that. For now. Yeah, it's a real monorail. It functions. Transports people from A to B and also gives a little bit of a tour bonus, so we'll see how that works. Plus, this is a good spot, actually. I was going to turn this into an enclosure, but this is a good area for more amenities, actually, because we have some here by the entrance, and there'll be more here. And I was going to put a big innovation center here, but now I can't because it's kind of blocked. Rizza, thanks for the 8 months. Thank you. Construct 2 operational tour attractions. 1, and then we had... Doesn't this count as an attraction? Or really, what's a tour attraction? I guess I gotta have tour in the name. No, gyro station should be a tour thing. Would it not be? Best for carnivores. Tours also improve transport rating by reducing... Okay. Well, I think that's a litigation because we already had the balloon tour and now we have a monorail. That doesn't count as a tour. I mean, it's a pretty good way to see the park from a like literally a train. That should be 2 out of 2. Dante's Plague, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Well, let's work on the dinosaurs. So we gotta make dudes.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Alright, and then... Hold on. I got news for BK. Open world PvPvE game Sand has just launched a new playtest. There's now a new playtest for Sand, which is cool. That's a good way to warm up before Arc Raiders come out. I bet BK would be kick ass at Arc Raiders. Although she's kind of more into Sand because that's more similar to Sea of Thieves. But I do appreciate it when somebody's into a. Well, considers, well, sand is an extraction shooter, and I guess kind of Sea of Thieves is too, kind of. You don't really extract, but like when you're running back to a port to sell your stuff, it does feel like you're heading towards an extraction point, except instead of extracting, you just offload your stuff. All right, we could build an activity center.
Ladies and gentlemen, come and allow yourself to be captivated by the silver screen in our new cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to scale new
Cinema?
heights with a visit to our unparalleled rock climbing center.
She said we built a cinema. I did not. Dark Moon by Jujubee, please review. We talk about a game here? Or is that a movie? Oh, now, why can't this fit? That fits perfectly. They don't even touch each other. Look at this. Litigation. Oh, but I can build it accidentally over that path. How stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to scale new heights with a visit to our unparalleled rock climbing center.
I didn't build a rock climbing center, lady. Did I? This looks like a... Oh, it is a rock climbing thing. Okay. All right, what else is there? Well, there's no way around it. We'll just have to build a tour thing. Although I've kind of now run out of room. Well, a gyro station actually would be kind of cool. Nah, I want that new, like, truck thing. I haven't seen that before. I think that's new. Not sure. Oh, cool. Photo point. Oh, nice. Hopefully we can put more dinosaurs in here. I want them to be able to share the habitat. Well, at least it allows you to get really close. But they also mentioned like 2 stations. I guess that would have to count as a transport ride, but I guess the monorail counts for transport and the tours do count for tours. But really, the monorail should count as both. It's a both ride. Ensure enough dinosaurs are viewable by tour attraction, 20% out of 80. Did it go down? And our balloon goes all over the park. Anyway, all right, can he be released in here? Where's the other dino? I hear you. Okay. There, we got you a boyfriend. Yeah, the rides can go from enclosure to enclosure, yeah. You can go through the whole park that way. And then you can even make a transport ride out of it too, where you make a starting station, go through all the exhibits and then have an ending station somewhere else. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we should be able to make another mail out of this one.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Started playing Manor Lord. Your videos are super helpful. Well, that's good to hear. And thanks for watching. I do like making some tutorial videos on those city builders and stuff. Building games are fun. It's very satisfying to see things come together. The development over time. Okay, we got 27 seconds to a new dino. Dinosaur ready to release. But you are going over here via chopper.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And we need one more to incubate. Now, hopefully these ones have babies because we do have some nests for them. I think maybe we'll have the tour. Oh, wait, we're at 66 out of 80. I think the monorail will be the one to give us the 80%. If not, I'll try to build the car over here. I'll make a gate and have it go across the street. I kind of just want to see what the ride looks like. There it is. Nice. Just what I was expecting.
Commencing asset transit.
Let's pick a new contract. Drink coverage low.
Delivery complete.
Turn this into a little food area. Okay. Dawn of Man, yeah. The folks who made Dawn of Man made a game called Planet Base before that. And it kind of plays a little bit like Surviving Mars, but it's a little different than that. But they're making a second Planet Base game, so I'm down to play that, because if Planet Base 2 does well, they may make a Dawn of Man 2, and that might be pretty amazing. We'll have to see what that means, but there's not too many prehistoric city builders out there, but I think people want, you know, we want one like Civ, where we can go all the way from caveman up to, well, at least up to, like, I don't know, the age of gunpowder or something. That'd be pretty amazing if they could pull that off, but that'd be a tall order, because the scale of that has to go really up high in order to go explore, but they'd have to do something like expeditions or something. Yeah, I played Surviving Mars. I may even have a video for Surviving Mars Relaunched coming out soon, too. They're doing a remake, a remaster of that game that, I think that game's from 2018, the original. So they're making a new one, which comes out in November. Okay, medium food amenity. I liked Surviving Mars, but it was only really fun after all the DLCs. Like, after everything came... Like, at the beginning, it was just like, you know, build a bunch of stuff with drones, and then build the domes, and then put people in there, and then that was it. But then, eventually, the game got, like, terraforming, and not only just terraforming, but, like, of all of Mars, and that was quite cool. Is that a food? Food amenity, okay. Let's put down drinks now. And a gift shop. And I might even be able to put down a, maybe a hotel. Alright, time for a hotel. Do I think less than 10 years is too short for a remaster? That might have to be a case-by-case basis thing. For example, didn't we get The Last of Us, and then 15 minutes after that game released, we had Last of Us... Well, I mean, we got Last of Us 2, and then, like, 15 minutes after they finished that game, I think they started working on the remaster, which is like, what the hell? Or the remake, or whatever it was. Oh, let's research repeaters so I can get power over here without it going. I'm done with power lines. I want... Give me the repeater upgrade. Alright, I'll hook that up to power once we can get the research done on that. Oh, and we got the Patago Titan ready to go. Which I think is... Is it in here? Missing tall leaf, okay. Okay, you gotta go over there. These guys have a little issue.
Transportation underway.
Back to 23 out of 80 for the tours, okay. I feel like all the dinosaurs are viewable from the monorail. It goes over here, goes over there. It's gonna be a litigation, I think. Okay, so power will be ready in like 2 minutes, and then we'll connect those two. Okay, they need a bit more water. Tall fiber. And then I think we need a... Now that they're all set up, we can give them nests. Maybe we can see a baby. I'm gonna shut that down to force it to pull from either the monorail or the balloon, and maybe redo that too. Because then we could have the tour start here, wrap around, go across, go through here, exit there, go into there, and then circle back. Yeah, they want them visible from the monorails, and I don't know how it's doing the calculation on that. Okay, good. Man, the range on those is so brutally short. It really needs to be like this. You should be able to go that far. The repeater is so short with its range. Crazy. Alright, well, that'll keep guests happier. Maybe we need a bathroom too.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Alright, I'm turning that back on.
Nature calls.
No. I'm gonna edit it. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. All right, there's also photo points. Nice. Good, it'll automatically make a gate. Excellent. Then we got that little level crossing there, and then on to the next one. Good. That'll do. Do I like Arc Raiders? I played it once. Well, a couple of days. It was fun. I'm looking forward to playing more. Monorail's gotta have some chill. Okay, hopefully that's enough to hit 80%. It's a massive tour. One vehicle per 100 meters. And we're gonna have a ton of trucks. Well, hopefully that's enough. We went through every enclosure and even circled back a little bit, so hopefully that hits the spot. Good campaign mission, that one. It's lots of fun. I like that one. I do. Well, this is a fun building game for sure. We got to play a lot more Jurassic World Evolution 3. Guys, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel right now to see more Jurassic World Evolution 3 and other city builders and other tycoon-like games. In fact, we're going to be talking about one right now. One of the first major DLCs coming out for City Skylines is out in just a few days. City Skylines 2. It's gotten some DLCs and some region packs before, but I feel like this is a major one, and we got to talk about it. So check it out. We'll be playing City Skylines 2 in a few days to find out, you know, how the base game is, how the updates have been, and also the new DLC. So click or tap that link to see the new Bridges and Ports DLC, as well as some of the things for the Netherlands, my thoughts on that, and more. And if you'd like to know more about Jurassic World Evolution 3, we have a video up on the channel for it, as well as a bunch of other streams too, checking out the campaign. So thanks very much for subbing to the channel. We love to have you here. Thanks for following over on Twitch too. We do have a Twitch channel, so make sure you follow there too. And thanks to everybody for watching. I'll be back a little later today for some Dinkum with our friends. That's coming out on Nintendo Switch finally, and it's a good time to go back. BK really liked that game. I did too, and we'll play for the first time, hopefully with Emma and maybe Jay as well. So thank you everybody for being a part of our streams. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the super chats, the member bombs, the gift bombs, all that stuff. And thank you very much for being a part of our playthrough the Jurassic World Evolution 3 campaign. I'll see you all in a bit for our next stream, but enjoy our video in the meantime. Goodbye.